my channel. My name is Josephine. If you're new here, thank you very much for stopping by my channel. On my channel, I do all things lifestyle, a bit of this, a bit of that, and then this month I am doing 2 videos a week. So it would really mean a lot to me if you could subscribe to my channel and encourage me and obviously engage in my content. And if you are a repeat viewer, I really appreciate the support. Thank you very much for stopping by once again. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 ways to set boundaries while working from home. We've been in lockdown for almost 1 year in the UK. And I'm sure a lot of people have already been working from home. I did a poll on my Instagram. If you're not already following me, it's at JMOTG. And in that poll, I was asking people how they felt about working from home, if they take breaks, if they find that they work longer. And most people said that they work longer hours and they don't take breaks. And I know that that is true of my situation as well, especially in the run up to Christmas last year. I was working like it was going out of fashion, which was not sustainable. I guess in the short term, I knew that we had a deliverable to deliver, but in the long term, it's not a sustainable way of working. So here are some boundaries that you can put in place to help you maintain a decent enough work-life balance. And now let me just give this disclaimer right here, right now. I am by no means a professional at setting boundaries. I have implemented some of these and they have worked, and I am still in the process of putting more boundaries in place. But like I said, and until come up to Christmas, it was wild. If I had these boundaries back then, I think I would have perhaps managed my life a bit better. But anyway, this video is for me as much as it is for you guys. So get yourself prepared and let's get into it. So the first thing is to have a designated workspace. Have a place, whether like a home office or a desk, where you can actually sit down and this is the office. Because mentally you need to be able to separate home from office, even though you are at home. So working on your bed, working on the sofa is not really going to be great for your psyche, because your mind thinks, oh, I'm just chilling, and that's how you end up sitting in the sofa working till 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, because sofa is where you chill out as well as where you work. So it really helps to have a designated workspace, have a clear desk, put your screen, your laptop if your company can provide one. If they've got an office chair for you, that would also be really useful. So at least this is for the purpose of working, and this is like our office. It's the same way when you go to work, you also leave work and come home, so that when you stand up, you leave work and then you can go and chill out on the sofa, in your bed, and so on and so forth. Number 2 is to have a routine or a schedule. Get up at a particular time, have lunch at a particular time, leave work at a particular time. You need to try and mimic the work environment as much as possible. If you have a routine, it really helps with being able to have cutoffs and know that this is working time, this is food time, this is end of work time. Otherwise, everything just kind of eats into itself and it snowballs, and then there's no distinction between work or home. Number 3 is to try and make plans for the evening. If, like me, you can find yourself working for hours and hours and hours and hours after 5 p.m, it helps to set some kind of plan in the evening. And I'm not saying you need to have another schedule, but what I'm saying is it would be good if you could have a phone call scheduled with one of your mates or your family at maybe 6 o'clock, so that you know that you have to get off work, or maybe you have to go to the supermarket, or you need to go for a walk or run, or the gym when they open up. But it helps to have something to do in the evening so you don't just carry on working, because I know that I've been very guilty of just carrying on working because I've got nothing else to do, which sounds very lame. But when you're sitting there 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's like, what else would I be doing? Watching a TV show. Let me just carry on. Let me just send this one more email. Let me just, because you've got nothing else to do. And that is how work starts to eat into your personal time as well. Number 4 is to take a break. Now let me just put this, I'm sure my husband watching this is side-eyeing me because I don't take breaks. I don't take official breaks. Like, I'll have a break every now and then, but really and truly you should, and you're entitled to 1 hour's worth of a lunch break. And in 2021, I'm going to make sure that I take that hour's lunch break because you're not paying me for it. And I work longer hours in the evening, although hopefully I shouldn't be doing that anymore. But the point is that you need to take a break. As much as possible, you need to try and mimic what it would be like in the work environment. If you were at work, you would have your hour's lunch break, you would have your smoking break if you smoke, you would have these things in place. So why should I not have them just because I'm at home? Just because I'm at home doesn't mean I don't need a break. So as much as possible, do try and take a break. Even if it's not for the full hour, take some time away from the computer. If you're going to take them in 2.5 hours or in, 6-10 minute breaks, make sure that you take a break, stretch your legs, look at something other than just the computer screen, talk to somebody, maybe have a quick phone call with someone, just something that kind of like breaks your day up so that you're not just in work, in this kind of tunnel vision of just work, work, work. And number 5 is to get over the guilt of always being online. This is my problem with working from home, is that because we use Skype and we use Teams, as soon as that green available goes to away, I'm like, oh my gosh, it says I've been away for 5 minutes. I'm like, but you're allowed to be away for 5 minutes. You don't have to be glued to the computer. And I know this is a big deal for people because I think in the early days of working from home, there was this stigma that people thought you weren't doing any work and you were just dotting around, and then they were checking how long you'd been online and checking to see if you'd been away for so long. And so I have this mentality, which I'm trying to overcome this year, of always making sure that like my computer doesn't go to away. And if it does say away, I don't want it to stay away for more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes. But again, like I said, if you were in the office, you would go to the loo, you would go to the coffee machine a whole bunch of times, you would have your smoking break, you would nip to the store for lunch. All these things are normal, and you wouldn't be at your desk in those times. If you had an important phone call to make or if you had an appointment, you would be away. And so there's no guilt in being away at home. If you need to step away from your computer, it's perfectly normal. The world's not coming to an end. These are some of the tips that can help you build proper boundaries as you work from home, because Lord only knows when we're ever going to be able to go back into the office. For some people's roles, you might just carry on working from home because they've seen that it's sustainable and it's feasible and it's cheaper. So hopefully in 2021, we can have a better and healthier work-life balance as we work from home. So those are my tips for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up, comment down below what you found useful, what you are guilty of when working from home, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye.